I just got an email from a young man yesterday after I did the video I did, and I'm actually writing, responding to him, but I'm gonna make a video about it. I think it's easier to do it, and maybe the advice that I give him can help you too. And I'm gonna read the email. I'm not gonna say his name for privacy purposes, but basically the email reads this: "Hey Jerry, I just saw the video you put out. I lost my auntie last year through cancer, and it really affected me with my university work and opening up to people about it. I also have a speech impairment, so I don't talk that much, and I have to do a lot of presentations, which I find difficult. I attend speech therapy and practice a lot with my speech, but I don't see results, and I feel I won't succeed in life because communication is essential. I was wondering if you can give me some advice." Well, yes, I can, and hopefully this will help you. First of all, as far as your auntie goes, I'm sorry to hear about that. I'm sorry for your loss. I actually lost my favorite auntie in May of 2011. She died of cancer as well. So I understand what you're going through, and it's tough to lose somebody. What I would do about your auntie is I would talk to somebody in your family or your immediate family that knows her as well as you do and suffers or going through the same pain that you're going through. That's what I would do. I would talk about that, but I would talk about the good times you had with her. You remember all the times you guys laughed together and, smiled and had a good time, and remember the things and the reasons why you loved her, and go back to those memories and think about that. And instead of, getting sad about it, celebrate her life, because the reason why you're crying is because she was somebody important to you. And there's the reason why she's important to you is because of the things that she made you happy for. So think about and talk about those things. Now, as far as your speech impairment, you're going to therapy. And that's good, and that's great, man. And that's a good thing. You keep doing that, going to your speech therapy things, and you're working on those things every single day. And also, you're doing your presentations. And you said that you find it difficult to do presentations. Now, I'm assuming that when you say presentations, that you present in front of people and things like that. Now, if I'm assuming right, I got to tell you something, man. Death is the second most thing people are scared of, but the first thing people are scared of that's even higher than death is public speaking. People do not like speaking in front of people, and I actually have to do presentations myself too. I have to talk in front of people, and I think I'm pretty good at it, but I get nervous every time I do it. Michael Jordan said, and he's the greatest basketball player in the world, he said that he used to get nervous before every single game. And we're talking about the greatest basketball player ever played the game. So what you have to do is when you're talking to your speech therapist and you're working on your speech patterns and the things that you work on, you have to believe inside yourself that not only is the practice getting you better, but you have to believe that any problem that you have in your speech, that you can fix it, and it will be fixed. And I'm not going to sit here and tell you not to be nervous, because it just happens. You're going to be nervous. I get nervous. What I want you to know is when you're speaking in front of people, people will love you for it, man. When you get nervous and when you mess up, they feel bad for you. When I stand up in front of people, or if I'm watching somebody speak and they're messing up and I feel bad for them, like, man, it's okay. They kind of like help you through it. So don't worry about messing up or sounding like the impairment or my speech impairment that I have is gonna make me look crazy or make me look stupid. Don't worry about that. I'm telling you, they'll love you for it, man. And you keep on practicing. I know it seems like it's gonna take a while to get where you need to go, but you keep working on it every single day. Like I told you about the girl in my math class. The girl that has a learning disability. She's number one in our class, and she is the least smartest person in our class. So what I want you to do is you keep working on your speech. You believe that you're going to get better at it, and your practice is not going to make you perfect, because perfect really doesn't exist, but it'll definitely make you better, and you keep working on it every single day, and you keep doing that. All right. And like you said, communication is essential, and it is. And it's definitely a thing that we need. So what you need to do is when you're talking to your speech therapist, just keep telling them that, hey, I want to get better at this, and I want to get better at it. And there's so many examples in life on people that had some kind of disabilities. I'll give you an example. There's a kid in my school, and I'm going to actually take a picture of this guy. He's deaf, meaning he can't hear, and he's in a wheelchair, this guy, and he goes to my school. He's the most positive person ever. He has every right in the world to be sad and mad and stuff like that, but he doesn't. You know, he rolls around in his wheelchair, the happiest guy in the school. I thought I was the happiest guy. He's happier than me. And he can't talk. You know, the guy cannot talk. He can only write down stuff, and he can't hear, and he's in a wheelchair. Okay? So the little things that you have with your speech impediment or your impairment, I know that it seems like a big thing, but it's not. You know, like I said, you keep working at it. And this guy in my school that's in the wheelchair, you know, he's rolling around happier than, happy-go-lucky, happier than anybody. So for all you guys out there, if you guys want to send me an email, I guess I can make a theme of this. I can just read the email off, and I won't say your name, and I'll make a video about it, and you know, I'll answer your question. Hopefully the question I answer will help you guys too. And just remember, keep working at your speech, or keep working at whatever it is that you have a deficiency in, and turn that weakness into a strength. All right? Thank you for your time, guys, and thank you for listening.